So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your team. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
Great pressure, plenty of it. Some good persistent defending here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that pass just didn't quite work. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United are enjoying more and more possession, but very... Getting up there! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what...
Here's a chance! McAllister is always looking to break lines. Tries a deft little ball. Kagawa. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. McAllister. And he's in on goal.
Manchester really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
McAllister. And here's Bergkamp. Drogba. Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Tries to pass it through. Now this could be it. And the shot! Dispatched clinically. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Throw it. And he's managed to gift it back. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have...
Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Gives it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Opts for safety. Passing is crisp and sharp. Saliba. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Drogba. And here's Bergkamp. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Great defending, strong and determined. Half-time getting close now. Passes short and sharp. Kagawa! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup and stop the attack.
Saliba. Adams. Kagawa. Well, that is one way to stop him. We are into stoppage time. Vieira. Nice looking ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! He's got a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in Trent.
And the referee has blown for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
Substitution on the field, number 5, McAllister. Coming on the field.
So, into the second half.
Number 8, Szoboszlai.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Played into space, and it's made its way to him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Out towards the flank. Now it's Bergkamp. And now the breakaway. Kagawa is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bergkamp. Vieira. It's Kagawa. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's had it nicked away. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Substitution on the field, number 26.
So we have movement on both
Kagawa.
benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 20. Elijah
Defending
Hughes.
of the
Substitution
desperate
in progress.
variety. Szoboszlai looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Haaland. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Haaland. Could be dangerous. Shoots!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bout of passing here, really easy. And a chance! He doesn't look too happy with that. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Knocks it out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away. Goes for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zanetti, and here's Kvaratskhelia. Spread to the right, looking for the far post. And he's there to deal with it. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Szoboszlai, opts to play it back. Joe! Rijkaard gets it away.
Diouf really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, it's Lopez. Suarez might just make this. Stood up well to him there. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Lopez. Fermin, renowned for his long-range shooting. Paraguay leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. In with the challenge. He is through here. Great bit. It's Luis Suarez! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that wasn't far away. Udogi. Best going face-to-face with his great rival. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide, and they're quick to get it back. Best, and they can counter here. Udogi makes the interception. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Looking to play him in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Tondela clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Szoboszlai plays it in. Schneider tries to clear. Fermin. Kvaratskhelia receives it in a wide position. Another chance from a corner. Tondela with the corner, there first. And he gets rid in a hurry. Great challenge, time to perfection. Paraguay are looking to go forward now. Now it's Schneider. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, important interception. Has a look and place it forward. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Kvaratskhelia. Probing pass. That's a shade optimistic. And it's Lopez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to get it away. Zanetti. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played out towards the right wing. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Lopez. Araujo getting this one clear. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well timed, excellent interception. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another and we know it's an awful long way back.
Paraguay just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
So we're underway for the second half. Paraguay leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Bonucci. Paraguay different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Can he get it through? Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. Jupe. Kvaratskhelia. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nicely shaped ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Zanetti. Kvaratskhelia. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Haaland. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Messi. Swings in across. Lovely bit of skill. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. And this is getting better and better. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Paraguay are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it.
Oh, what a mistake! Best.
Paraguay are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Kvaratskhelia. Vinicius Junior. Paraguay perhaps contemplating their next change here. Paraguay have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Haaland. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Udogi. He's a sharp little ball here. For Szoboszlai. Fermin. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Seedorf. And here's the chance to counter. Played into space. Bonucci. Chiellini. And it's Lopez. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that is well cleared. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Vai proceder uma substituição.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Zanetti. Oh, good spread.
Bonucci. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get free. That could spell trouble. Haaland! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Haaland is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Udogi. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Bojan. Rijkaard. Now it's Shevchenko. That's really well manoeuvred. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now then, the ball's come loose. Szoboszlai. Totti. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's been slipped through. And Bojan! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tondela have their second corner now. Towering header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
2 minutes to be added on.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Radek Shevchenko. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. Deep into injury time. Wonderfully smooth, smart. And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the early goal certainly helped settle everything down, and from there you felt this was always going to go one way. So this turns out to be a very fine day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter.
Luis Suarez! And again, it's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And the shot! And he hits the net! 2-0, and in next to no time.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
So intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Neymar. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now he's got space here. That's good vision. And Messi! Now who's going to be first to this? And this is Luis Suarez. And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi has the space to scheme. He's picked his way through. And they've been given a corner. Paraguay with the corner. They're first. He's cut it out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Spread out to the left. Cross from Zielinski. And that is well cleared. And here's Saviola. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And this is Saviola. Oh, nice touch. It's out for a goal kick. Vinicius Junior. It's a searching pass. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's a good... Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi. Paraguay have the chance to go the other way. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Saviola. Hakimi is onto this. And it's Zielinski. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's straight offside. He's done very well to take that back. Zielinski. Defending was strong and firm. Schneider. Thuram makes a move down the right. And he's well... Luis Suarez! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target. It's their second corner of the game. Messi goes short. Save! Oh, he's been this time, surely! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Aimed beyond the defence. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Zielinski. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Zabani. Rousseau. And Upamecano. Hakimi. And it's Neymar. Has a look and plays it forward. Threads one in. Zabani calmly anticipates. Neymar making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Pinches it off him. Seedorf. Schneider can so cleverly bypass the press. It's Luis Suarez! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
3-0. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's very neat. And it's Ødegaard. And this is Dembele. Takes aim and crosses. Rijkaard gets it away. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Paraguay absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Paraguay marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break.
Cambio en Paraguay. Número 7. Número 11. Luis
The second
Suárez.
period is underway.
Número 10. Entran número 22. Número 20.
This is Messi.
Número 8.
Messi. Messi! Well taken goal. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Saviola! Oh, terrific save.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Paraguay come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Diaz. Pass somewhat off target. De Rossi. And back to the keeper they go. Paraguay have got it back and they'll have another go. Diaz. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception.
Paraguay are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Saviola. And they win it back again. Seedorf. Paraguay still have the cards to affect this game. Look at the space, it shoots! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.